Whether you are starting a channel from scratch or you have a channel but you want to set it up for more views, subscribers, and engagement, that's what we're going to go through today step by step. We're going to dive into my computer in just a second so I can show you the screencast. But before we do, I have created an entire checklist called the Boss YouTube Channel Checklist, and it has 14 steps that you need to know. It's all the steps you need to set up your channel for success. So grab that at the link below this video, and let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna start right from the beginning. So this is my current channel, but what you wanna do if you're starting a brand new channel is go to YouTube and go to the top right corner where it says sign in. Once you go to sign in, it's going to take you to a new page where you can either sign in with a current email address that you have set up that maybe doesn't have a YouTube channel associated with it, or you can start an entirely new account. So if you want to start a new account, you would go to create a new account and then you would click here, or you go to sign in with another account and click create account. But what we're going to do is I actually have this email account that doesn't have a YouTube channel associated with it. So we're going to start here. This takes us over to the channel, and I would let's just say we're going to create it as demo Lenarduzzi. And we're going to go create channel. The easiest first thing to do is just go into the settings right here. And this is where you can set up some of your user settings. So most people are going to be switching to YouTube Studio Beta because it's just the newest version of Creator Studio. So I'm going to keep it in there because that's probably what you're going to use when you set up your channel. You go to channel, and you want to add some keywords that are relevant to your industry. This isn't the most important thing, but it will help your channel get found in the right category. So let's just say I'm creating a travel channel. So it's going to be travel tips, travel influencer, travel vlogs. So if someone looks up those keywords, they potentially will land on my channel, and my channel will be categorized in that way. I'm going to select the country that I'm in, which is Canada, not Cameroon, Canada. And upload defaults are kind of interesting because you can put text in here that would be on every single video. So if you wanted, for example, to put in follow me at, let's say, demo team Sunny, which is not a real handle. Let's say that's your Instagram handle. You could save this and it would be on every single video. Also, your visibility for every single video will be saved here. I personally don't use these, but you can if you want to save some time when you're uploading videos and have the same thing in each one. So that's what you really need to know there. You want to have this ticked off. You want it to show how many subscribers you have on your channel. Oftentimes people hide this, but you want it to show because if it's hidden, it actually deters people from subscribing. If they can see, even if you have 1 or 2 subscribers, they're more likely to subscribe. So make sure this is ticked off. This is under advanced, under channel. And then branding, what you can do is actually add a watermark to every single video so that it encourages people to subscribe. So to do this, I've created an entire other tutorial on exactly how to do this. So you can click on that. It'll be in the description below. I'm going to give you a ton of resources for setting your channel up for success. So you can click on that video after you watch this one. So let's just simply go through here. So these are, like I said, all of the extras that you can add. You can add tags. These are for individual uploads. I don't use these. If you want to use them for each video, you totally can. They're there for you. Automated filters are things that you can use if you want to have certain people who have access or approval on your channel. For me, I don't have these on my channel. You can also add blocked words. So let's say, for example, someone uses a derogatory word on your videos, you don't want to see it again, you can add those words in here, which can be pretty helpful. Not something that I've had to use, thank goodness, but you may need to use them. If I go over here to my actual channel, let's do that again. So we're going to go into Creator Studio, and then we're going to go into channel. And when I go into the channel, this is where you can start customizing it even further. So it's telling you a few things that you can do. So you can subscribe to other channels, you can upload content, but let's start customizing your actual channel. That part is basically just admin. It's pretty straightforward to get that stuff set up. The important thing to actually getting views and subscribers on your channel is telling people what you do and why they should subscribe. So you want to make sure that immediately when someone lands on your channel, they have 6 seconds. It's been tested. You have 6 seconds to make an impression and get them to hit that subscribe button. So let's set up your channel art and get this rolling. And this is where you can do things like add channel art and change the way that it looks. So This is in Creator Studio Classic, which might be a little bit confusing. If you go to YouTube Studio Beta, it's going to look like completely different. And this is going to change over time, but just so you know, there are two different ways that you can kind of get to the settings that you want to get to. So you also can go here and go to your channel. So this is really important because people need to know who you are and what you do right off the bat. So this is the next step. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and I'm going to edit the channel icon. The channel icon actually comes from your Google account. So it takes a few seconds for it to change, but let's just edit that. I'm going to add an image of me so people know what I actually look like. So I'm going to upload that video or that photo from my desktop. So open that photo. Perfect, and then you can just frame it however you want to. You can make it a little smaller, a little bit bigger. Most important thing is that when you're doing your channel avatar, people can actually see your face because they want to see who they're going to be talking to and who the channel is going to be hosted by. Really, really important that they can see your eyes and see your face front and center, and it's not a small image of you because that makes it really hard to see because the avatar is so small. So we're going to go done, and then we're going to go back to the channel. So let's go back to the channel. So that's now changed. It might take a few seconds, like I said, so we'll refresh and see if it's updated. It is updated, which is great. Then we're going to add your channel art, and this is really exciting. So what I do for channel art and what I started with a long time ago was Canva. I think Canva is such a great tool, and what they have is they have actual templates. So if you go into Canva, this is a free account. You don't need to pay for it. You just search YouTube channel art. So you would sign up at canva.com. You can see the website right here. And you would search YouTube channel art once you create your account. You can start with a blank slate, or what I did is I actually found a template that I liked and I just kind of customized it to be my own thing. So some of the things that I did was I wanted to make the background look different and be a different color. So I made it marble, and then I just changed the color to yellow, and then it becomes this yellow marble on the background. I also changed the text. So this is the template that they had in here, and I'm just going to show you. If I search channel art, you can see the template right here. So I just clicked on that and it'll tell you if it's free or not. And then I just changed the text, I changed the tagline, and I changed I added a line that told people when new videos are coming out. So these are really, really important. The most important thing on your channel banner and your channel art is that you're telling people why they should subscribe. So I'm telling people right away, if you subscribe to this channel, you're going to get YouTube and marketing tutorials. That gives you the right audience on your channel. So maybe you have a travel channel, let's say. So you want to say travel tips and tricks plus travel vlogs every single week. New videos on Tuesdays and Fridays, whatever it may be. So it's really easy. All I did was I deleted this photo and added a photo of myself. I just uploaded it into Canva. And if you want a full tutorial on how to create channel art, I do have that as well, and I'll put that in the description below. I changed out these with stock images I found inside. And if you go into film under photos, same thing. This is where you can find some free images that you can just plug in and are more reflective of your brand. So that's downloaded to my desktop, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the channel art in here. So I'm just going to take this photo, and you can see it's perfectly proportioned. So it takes the guesswork out of it. You don't have to try and figure out how to size your content for the channel art because it can be a little bit tricky, and you can see it on desktop, TV, and mobile. So how it's going to look across the board, and it works across the board. So you can adjust the crop if you need to, but because Canva already has these templates set up, you don't need to adjust the crop. So we're going to go select, and it's set to go. And look how good it looks, which is awesome. So this is how the new channel looks, and it's telling people exactly what they're going to get right away. And if you click this link up here, you can edit your channel links. So this is where you want to put things like your website. And the reason that I have an arrow on my channel art, which I did inside of Canva, you can actually see it right here, is because I want that arrow to point towards where people can sign up for maybe a free checklist or freebie, or I want it to point them to my website or social handles, depending on where you're sending people. So you can add your channel description here. Channel description is super easy. For me, I just took the about section of my website and I put it into my channel description on YouTube. You can have it say whatever it is that you want. So let's just say it is a travel channel. I know the banner doesn't say that, but let's just say it is. So this channel provide you with the best travel tips and travel vlogs. And you can make it longer. You want to beef this part up, and you can look at my channel description to see what it looks like. But it's really just giving people a sense again of why they should subscribe. So that's what you really want to remember when you're setting up a channel. You want to always think about how the viewer will feel and why they should subscribe. That's what you want to get across. Then you want to add your email address in here. And you can add in custom links. So let's say I want to add in my website. So let's make it sunnylenarduzzi.com. And then it would be www.sunnylenarduzzi.com. And then you can add your Instagram handle. So Instagram. And you can add as many as you like, up to 5. So let's just say done, and let's see how that looks. And because it's Instagram, it automatically populates like that. So the great thing about this link right here is, say you have something like a freebie or an opt-in, what you can do is you can actually change that link. So you can edit the links on your channel to say that. So it could be, get your checklist here. And that can send people to the Boss YouTube channel checklist, which is something that tells people how to set up their YouTube channels for success. And again, before you upload any videos, you want to get really familiar with this platform. So the next thing that you want to do is look in analytics, because analytics are really good for figuring out what content's working on your channel, what content's not working on your channel. So you just want to know where this is before you even get started. So this is where your analytics will live. You'll click on here. It won't have any insights, but this is where you'll see your views, your watch time, your subscribers, your top videos, real-time activity. It's going to tell you how many viewers you're reaching, what kind of interests they're interested in, and how you can build your audience. This will also give you the updated timeline of how many subscribers you're gaining per day in this graph down here. Also, to organize all of your comments, which is really great on YouTube, you want to go in this tab, because then you'll see all of your comments in one place. So it's really important to get familiar with the platform, like I said, so that you know exactly where you need to go. So this is all in YouTube Studio Beta, which makes it really easy to access all of the features and facets of YouTube to start on the right foot. So the next thing that you're going to do is you would go to your channel and you would want to upload a channel trailer. So you can see here it says organize your channel. We don't have any videos yet. So what you would want to do is you would want to upload a channel trailer first and foremost. A channel trailer basically is your introduction video and tells people what they need to know from you and why they should subscribe to your channel. So I've also made a video on how to create an epic, amazing channel trailer. So I'll link to that below as well. But basically, you've got everything you need. Your channel is now set up for success and you're good to go. So that's really all you need to know. Your videos will be uploaded in the Boss YouTube channel checklist. It tells you how to create playlists, and that is linked below. If you're wondering about how to set up playlists and sections, you'll start doing that once you start adding videos onto your channel. And like I said, inside of this checklist, the Boss YouTube channel checklist, which you can grab below at the link below, it will tell you exactly how to do that and provide you with a tutorial. But right now, we're going to focus on the bones of your channel and getting it set up to look the right way to actually attract subscribers. And you'll have your channels, which will tell you which channels you're subscribed to. The discussion is basically like a community tab where you can start discussions with your audience. The about section is what your channel is all about. So you want to fill in those details as I showed you earlier in Creator Studio. And that's basically everything. And then the featured channels is a cool thing because you can add in recommended channels for people to watch. You want to create an amazing YouTube channel trailer. I actually made a whole video tutorial on how to do this, so I'll link to that below as well. You just go click and take a look, and there's a bunch of other resources on setting up your YouTube channel for success with basically it is everything you need to know below this video, with a bunch of other videos and tutorials that I've done on my channel. And also I put all of this into this checklist, the Boss YouTube channel checklist, plus bonus steps. It is actually everything you need to set up your channel for success today. So make sure that you grab it at the link below. If this video is helpful for you, you know the drill. If you're new here, maybe you don't, but I want you to take a screenshot and share it out on Instagram, tag me at Sunny Lenarduzzi, and tell me what your biggest takeaway was from this. And also share your channel with me so I can take a look once you've got it all set up. You can also post your channel name and what you talk about in the comments below so we can all support one another as we grow our channels from scratch, or as you reinvigorate your channel from today moving forward. Thanks so much for watching. I can't forget to thank our comment of the week. So appreciate your comments. I read them every week, and I'm just so grateful because I know there's a lot of other things you could be doing and a lot of other channels you could be watching. So thank you for being here and choosing to be here. I hope this video was valuable for you. I hope it gets you set up for success in starting your YouTube journey. I know it will if you follow the steps. So let me know how it goes, keep me posted, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks, guys.